Hey, that's me. Hello, welcome to UKGN Network. Welcome to another Tuesday live stream. We are currently playing through the list of games that were suggested to me on my recent top 100 videos that I published. There were many games that were mentioned in the comments of those videos that people thought that I should have included that I didn't for one reason or another. And every week I spin a wheel to randomly choose what game I'm going to be playing next week. And at the end of last week's live stream, the game that came off was Dungeon Master, which is a game that never appealed to me at all back at the time that it came out. I know lots of people really loved it, and there were lots of people playing it around me, but it was never one that I was bothered to load up. So that's what we're going to be playing today. So I have loaded it up into Win UAE already. I'm probably going to have to use save states at some point. But let's just get on and play, shall we? So this does allow you to use keyboard controls for movement and mouse controls for everything else. So wait for it to load. Hope everybody is well today. The Sudsy, welcome into the chat. Never played this, but my mate loved it and played it on his ST. Yeah, I think I did. I think when this game came out, I did own an Atari ST rather than an Amiga. And I know that many of the people that I worked with in the offices liked this kind of game because there were a load of people playing Nightmare at the time. Aria Stark, welcome into the chat, saying woohoo, awesome game. Okay, so here we go. So arrow keys can move. And here we are to the Hall of Champions. So in the Hall of Champions, we get to choose who are going to be our team of fighters. So Zed, Duke of Banville. His health is 60, stamina is 60, mana is only 10, so he's not very good with magic. But he is carrying a torch, so I'll have him. So he's got less health, more stamina. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with him. This guy looks like an archer. He's got a lot of stamina. His health is 17 and his stamina is 85. I think I'll add him to my squad. Paul, welcome into the chat. And Tara K, welcome into the chat as well. Saying you missed the opening. Well, you haven't missed much. I've literally walked down a corridor into the hall to start selecting my my squad. Ooh. Boris, the Wizard of Baldur. Mr. T, the Archer. And who's this? Nabi the Prophet. I have no idea if the people that I've picked are good or not. But that's the entrance to the dungeon there. So shall we go? Obviously, regular viewers to the channel will know that I did quite enjoy, Black Crypt from EA. I did a re-review episode all about that. Greg667. This game has the best atmosphere of all the early dungeon crawlers. Love this game, played it a lot at the time. Okay, cool. And Jeff, welcome into the chat. Never really got into this, but thrashed Black Crypt. Need to pick up that torch. So let's pick up the water pouch as well. And then I don't know what these scrolls are. Invoke full for a magic torch. People in the chat may have to help me with this game, because obviously it's not the kind of game that I would normally play. New lives for old bones. Assuming that's got something to do with being able to pick up any corpses or any piles of bones and resurrect members of your squad. I have to be honest, despite RPGs being your favourite modern genre, you could never really get into the do everything by clicking buttons style of RPG from this era. Well, I think that's why the ones that allowed keyboard control, which I think is most of them, were probably okay. Black Crypt, I always remember I would redefine my own keys for the movement. Ooh, skeletons behind there. I remember the times that I have played this game, and it always used to really annoy me that you could lose health just by accidentally walking into a wall. Give them all a little bit of water. And then I might as well fill it up again. Kill the mummy first. Okay, I'll go back and do that. I don't seem to have that many weapons, though. How do I attack? How do I attack then? Okay, right. Black Crypt did have great graphics as well, and Black Crypt you could attack by right-clicking, and the hell's going on? Why is it not? Green and red are in the melee range, yes, I get that. But why is it not allowing me to attack again? Press the button and drop the portcullis on him. Ah, okay. No, that doesn't work. I've not got anything to attack with. See, why are they not? Why have they all grayed out and I can't attack anymore? The game hasn't frozen because I can still move. Has it crashed? Throw the tooth at him. What tooth? I've got a rabbit's foot. Oh yeah, that's definitely crashed, hasn't it? Okay. Reload the game. The game has crashed. Yes, that's annoying, isn't it? You meant throw the torch at him. Okay, well, yeah, I tried that. I mean, do anybody have any suggestions of the characters that I should be that I should have been selecting from the Hall of Heroes at the start? So I need to try and find a character in the Hall of Heroes who actually has a melee weapon, then, don't I? I am playing this with a ADF file on WinUAE, so it's probably not an original copy, no. So I've tried loading a different copy. There's multiple discs in the Tosec collection. The samurai has a katana. Okay, I'll look for him. Yeah. So he does have a sword. Let's get him at the front. Who's he? What's he got? He's got a magical box. A child of nature. She's got a lot of stamina and a lot of health. He's got a bow and arrow. I'll keep him towards the back then. He's got a much higher mana rating than anyone else I've seen so far. She has a sword. So I'm going to put her at the front. Little doggy. Woof the biker. That somebody did mention him in the chat, didn't they? Right, I'll have him. And then what I will do is I will save a state. That way I can load from there. Cheese. And some bread. Make myself a cheese sandwich. Okay, let's go down. I don't have a torch. There we go. There we go, that's better. Yeah. Right, let's see if it works this time. That killed him. Yay! So I'm guessing I have to press that button. What's this? Small details can hide great rewards. No shit. Big sword. No doubt that's why you told me I should kill him first. This is not working for me, is it? Well, this is really annoying. I definitely got further than this when I definitely got further than this when I tried playing the damn game earlier. I literally had a little practice run about an hour before the stream. I do apologise for this. I'm going to have to go to Amiga Game Selector instead. Try and play it here. Put it on a 500 speed. The game does run and load quicker this way. I know that much. I'm not going to have the massive long loading pauses that I had previously. Why is it not working? There we go. Where were the other people that I got? Not him. That's Woof. To put blue and green at the front. Okay. A lot of people bought their Atari STs just for this game. I remember it well. mean, I got my Atari ST to play, in order to play Star Wars. That was one that I got with it, and then Super Sprint. It took a lot more to kill them that time. I can see how it would be very annoying to have to pick everything up. There we go. Give everyone a bit of water while it's here. So there's a keyhole there. Okay. Some boots. Stick them on my character. The water skin only holds 3. Okay. This was the reason to buy a half meg upgrade for the Amiga. I can't remember what the game was that made me upgrade my Amiga to 1 megabyte. I don't think it definitely wasn't this. I know that much. No, that key is not for that one. And that key is also not for that one. Well, rock. That door is not open. There we go. It came from the desert, required some RAM upgrades. Okay. So there's another torch. Another key. Who's going to want that? Anybody? So he's going to want the arrows. Yeah, holding it down with the rock was the first thing that the first thought that came to mind. I'm assuming that the key that I've picked up is now going to open this door, though. Nope, it does not. There's okay. There's a keyhole on the wall. Okay. Another big sword. Don't like the noises. A solid key. I wonder if that opens the that opens the first door. The one back here. Nope. Still not for that one. Oh, stop it. Another key. And a pair of trousers. As George would say in Blackadder, what a pair of trousers. The second pressure plate closes the gate, meaning that you can't get through. The first one opens it, the second one closes it again. You see, you step on that, then the grill closes behind me. Hooray! Beautifully done. A slice of a screamer. My delivery's been. And this is the kind of thing that I didn't like about these types of games. How do I restore? If he's nearly dead, how do I restore his health? Seeing as there's no health packs or anything. I thought food would do it, but apparently not. Just need to move him to the back, I would imagine. Sleep health. How do I do that? Okay. See, you learn something new every day. With both Sony and Xbox self-destructing, now is the time for the comeback of the Amiga, embracing physical games. I have a feeling that Xbox are going to be sticking a disk drive on their next console. And even if that's only for you to be able to play 360 and Xbox One games on it, because of their commitment to backwards compatibility, that's still an easy win for them in terms of the next gen. I think Sony have been very, very surprised by the reaction to their announcement, and the fact that people just aren't going away. Not working, is it? Right, so if I move forward, that's going to open the one at the back. Why? There we go. Looks like she needs a little bit of food. Ooh, cracky. Killer Krieg saying this game is legendary. Key. No, I didn't select him. Is this a blind playthrough? Well, it's a game that I had I did not play back in the 80s because it just didn't appeal. That's a big rock. Okay, so that big rock I'm obviously going to have to throw, aren't I? Yeah. Step inside to take a ride. You've played the opening act so many times. Well, I'm glad you're here then. I don't have any keys for that, do I? So obviously I'm going to have to go through that. You can break wooden doors with force. Okay. It took you nearly 20 years to complete it. Well, that's not ominous in any way. Thank you. Okay, so what do I need to throw onto that? Well, that's holding it down, isn't it? Need something heavy to put on the floor. Does that rock do it? This wall says nothing. Well, thanks for that. Key on the floor there. Almost missed that because it was the same colour as the floor. Tom Nom Tuk, welcome into the chat. Another key on the floor there. Don't like the fact that I can hear it. I can hear something. I'm assuming that's what you meant by how I needed to start casting spells. Gotcha. Any tips would be more than welcome. Select the first rune from the left and then the second. I don't need an empty flask in hand for a potion. Ah, okay. Need to find a torch though, don't I? Oh, stop it. Been down there. There's an apple. I've sworn I'd seen a torch on a wall down here somewhere. First, okay. You need a glass and water to create a health potion. Okay. The first line is power for the power of the spell. The light spell is the fourth rune from the second line. Right. Well, that worked. Yeah, stop it. I didn't do that. So asleep. Always remember the fireball because the runes looked like one. Ah, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't want. I didn't want to try. I didn't want to try eating a slice of a screamer because I thought it might be poisoned. Oh, Terra Ken, thank you very much for the tip. Much appreciated. The spell runes are the copy protection because you will need to have the manual to cast them. Ah, fair enough. Kind of, yeah. Okay, so that's the torch that I dropped. What have we got here? So I need to put that in his hand, do I? Anybody need some trousers? Nope, they don't. I've got an empty... Oh, hang on. There you go. And what is that potion? Torch. That'll do. I don't seem to have found a bag that I can carry and put stuff in yet. Bring that on there. Leave a valuable item on the floor. You'd leave a rock or a dagger. Messing with the decorations again. Have I been? I mean, I've took away the World Cup. I took away the World Cup sticker book. That's all I've really done. I am thinking of rejigging the shelves behind me, though. Did I pick up a key? Yes, I did. Ooh, lots of mummies. He's running away. He's a chicken. Gotcha. Ah, okay. You're talking. Okay? You were talking about the hook on the wall, right? Okay. That was me thinking that somebody had been paying attention to the display behind me. Another torch there. Okay. You bum. None shall pass. Come on. See, the chop is a really good attack. Some good nightly fellowship going on for the stream. Yes, thank you. It's much appreciated. Trust me. It's fountain accepts one wish. Well, that's obviously the coin that I picked up, isn't it? Did I ever play the modern Dungeon Master? No, I can't say that I have. Won't let me through there. So the coin that I picked up is where? Who's got it? I mean, I will say one thing for this game over Nightmare, which I always watch somebody play. You can at least see what's going on this game because the graphics aren't overly complex. Hello, mummies. Oh no, somebody died. Well, that's not good. Ugh, all right, I'm going to have to pick everything up, aren't I? Okay, no idea what I'm supposed to do with all this. How do I resurrect the person? That's all the clothing. Hawk the Slain, yes. No idea how to resurrect somebody then. I mean, he... New lives for old bones. See them. Do I need to try and find a copy of the manual for this on Hall of Light? Is that what I... Manual. There's a Secrets of Dungeon Mastery, an Adventures Handbook. Casting spells. The Altar of V will resurrect the fallen. I found one on the first level. Did I? Spell symbols is page 22 in the manual. There's a lot of pages. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. Question is, can I find my way back there? That's a long way. This is a really hard creature to kill. Ooh, another water pouch. An apple. Nice sword. Come on. Nope, that's where I just came from. Yeah, that okay, so that's where I couldn't, so where it wouldn't let me go through the door. Yeah, there are little clues as to where I've been before, which is quite nice. Oh, turn when I press the turn button. I think I'm heading in the right direction here. Yes, I am. Hooray! Okay. If we go too far back, I'll end up in last week's stream. No, I don't think I'll go that far. Okay, so bones, can go in there. Hooray. Unfortunately, Hawk is currently naked because I left all his clothes on the floor, didn't I? Yeah, thanks, but where are my clothes? Yeah. Why does he need more practice? That is the exact spell that I cast. Oh, shut up. Sleep. Hawk will only eat brains from now on. Well, yeah, apparently. Oh, stop crashing into the walls. There we go. It's definitely one of those games where I can imagine people sitting there with a pen and paper drawing maps for themselves, or a bit of graph paper or something. Turn, thank you. gate, it won't let me through. And there's his clothes. There you go. It won't be quite. It won't be quite so chilly now. You've just watched the C64 movie games video. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. You have a deck of Dungeon Master maps. Yeah. I would imagine. I would imagine stationery shops all over the UK did a roaring trade in squared paper. Oh, a shield. Who wants that then? Sonia can have that. A chest. How do I find out what's in it? More stairs. I'm not going down there yet. I'm not going down there yet. I'm assuming there's going to be somewhere I've not been yet. Okay, stairs. How do yeah, I'm trying to work out how to open the chest. I don't know how. All I seem to be able to do is pick it up. So how do I open it? Equip the chest like a sword. Ah, okay. Right. That makes sense. And then if I so if I put the chest there, I can then put stuff in it, so I can fill it with food. That way, food will only take up one space in my in my slot. Yeah, makes sense. I think I will sleep at the top of those stairs. To restore myself to maximum before going down the stairs. Because I'm assuming there's going to be stronger creatures down there that are probably going to wipe me out in seconds. And I'm only assuming that from my experience of playing Black Crypt, because that's exactly what happened in that game. No idea what the magic box does, but I thought I would give it to one of the characters who is actually using magic. Something on the wall there. Helmet. Suede boots. What the hell happened there? Compass. Woo. I'm guessing that's going to come in useful. So, some good memories in the C64 video. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. As I said in that video, the opinions in there are not actually mine, because I didn't play the C64 that much because I didn't have one. Choose your door, choose your fate. Don't like the sound of that. Chambers of the Guardian. The Vault. The Matrix. Time is of the essence. Room of the Gem. And Creature Cavern. Well, I don't like the sound of that one. Okay. The Matrix is the one full of screamers. Chance to stock up on food. I'm going to go for this one over here that says Room of the Gem. Yeah, yeah, obvious. No. Well, that... I should run. Well, now you tell me. I don't have a save game, do I? Oh, Wolf is dead as well. Oh dear. The end. Patrick Furlong, hi all, has joined at the point where I've just died. Apologies for that. Because this is literally sending me all the way back to the start. I can't click on resume because there is no save game to load. Well, that's not very good. Well, I think all we can really do now is refer back to the wheel of names to decide what game I'm going to be playing next week. So here we go. These are all the games that people suggested. Let's give it a spin. Civilization. Thank you for streaming this amazing game. Well, thank you very much for watching. Eye of the Beholder next. Eye of the Beholder is on the list. Yes, it is. Yeah. Unfortunately, it did not come out. Battle Isle. Oh, see, there's a lot of games on here that people are wanting to see me play, so that's good. So Civilization will be the live stream next Tuesday at noon. I will I will endeavour to make sure that I'm in a position where I'm running a version of the game that doesn't crash on me. Oh, thank you very much, Greg, for the tip. Brilliant, thank you. Civilization is another classic that I didn't get into. Yes, because it's not my kind of game. This is what I keep telling people. Back in the 90s, I had no interest in playing strategy games, unless it was the Settlers. So so let's come back next week. Killer Krieg, thank you for the chat. Thank you for the super chat too. Much appreciated. I'm glad everybody has enjoyed me playing, even if I played really badly and died really easily. So yeah, so make sure you come back next Tuesday at noon to see me playing some Civilization. This Friday coming up, we have a brand new episode of Amiga Re-Review. A few weeks in the making because I skipped a couple of weeks. But this Friday's episode is all about Shadow Fighter, published by Gremlin. And then we will have best 10 videos as normal on Monday and a live stream on Tuesday next week. So I hope everybody comes and supports the channel. Just liking and subscribing is enough. I didn't die as easily as last week. Well, yes, That is true. So I hope you all have a fantastic day. Please make sure to give us a follow, hit that notification bell so that when the video goes live on Friday, you won't miss it. Channel members will of course be able to watch that video as soon as I have finished it and uploaded it. So thank you very much for watching. Happy retro gaming, everybody, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.